And welcome back. It's Friday, and you know what that means. It's time for our Top 4 in 4 countdown, where I review the top 4 stories of the week in 4 minutes. These headlines consist of the news stories that everyone is talking about. Let's begin. We start our countdown overseas with headline number 4. After Hurricane Matthew ripped through Haiti, it left much of the country in ruins. The World Health Organization is sending 1 million doses of the cholera vaccine to prevent an epidemic. Haiti is facing a surge in cholera cases in the wake of Hurricane Matthew, as the death toll on the devastated island climbed past 1,000. Haiti's government says more than 1.5 million people had been affected by the storm, and 350,000 of those were in need of immediate assistance. Haiti is still recovering from the 2010 earthquake that killed over 200,000 people. Up next, we are back in the States for headline number 3. North Carolina Governor Pat McCrory says 55,000 customers still have no electricity, but that's down from nearly 900,000 at the height of Hurricane Matthew. McCrory says no new deaths have been reported. State officials say 20 people have died in the storm, almost all of them in vehicle-related deaths. McCrory says 3 more counties have been approved for federal help. Nearly 3 dozen counties are now approved for aid to local government, and 17 counties have been approved for help to individuals who suffered losses. The governor says the biggest problems continue to be in Robeson County in the southeastern part of the state, but he warned flooding is still possible across much of the eastern part of North Carolina. Well, it wouldn't be top 4 without politics. Here's headline number 2. Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton taking off the gloves during the second presidential debate in St. Louis Sunday. Trump had to answer for a video from 2005 where he described his advances on women, while Clinton was attacked for her use of a private email server while Secretary of State. Trump's attacks on Clinton actually started before the debate, when he sat down with 4 women who have accused her and President Bill Clinton of sexual misconduct and bullying. Clinton's campaign says the guests were meant to distract Clinton, but say it didn't work. The 2 candidates will square off one more time when they debate in Las Vegas. Now, here's headline number 1. The contentiousness of this presidential campaign is spilling into some workplaces, and even when there's no hostility, more time is being spent on election chatter. Well, employment lawyers and human resources providers say they're getting more calls seeking advice from business owners on how to handle political talk at the office. As Election Day nears, business owners are seeing more anger at the office. Some say the level of animosity is affecting employees' ability to work together. Many want to ban political talk altogether, but prohibiting political conversations could land an employer in legal hot water. If a company bans election talk but says it's okay for staffers to discuss sports or other topics, some employees could feel discriminated against, and that ban could be grounds for an Equal Employment Opportunity Commission complaint. Moreover, if the issues under discussion have any connection to the workplace, such as the minimum wage or health care law, the conversation is protected by the National Labor Relations Act, and some state laws may give even more protection to political talk. Human resource consultants say if there's too much talking about any topic, owners should remind staffers that work needs to come first. Now, I'm pretty sure this is all right if you talk to check with your bosses first. Let me backtrack. I'm sure it would be all right if you were to talk about WCBI News Sunrise just a little bit at the office. But be sure to join me next week. I'll be counting down a new list of interesting stories and headlines that everyone is talking about. These stories consist of breaking news, politics, and all the other stuff in between. We're going to clock back in after the break.